Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with some more Road Trader. Of course, we're only like 10% done with the game, I think. So let's finish more of this today, huh? What do I have already? Well-deserved rest. Astropathic Chapel and a Void Shrine. I don't want to do that every time. I'll take a bath every time, but I'm not going to pray every time. That's too much. I don't want to waste time doing that shit. Talk to Governor. Scout out the planet. Message to Voikvir has sent from. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to switch out Abelgard and Argenta. Well, actually, Heinrich is also a tank now, so I can switch out Abelgard. Yeah, let's do that. I'm switching Cabela.
Let's see this through.
Greetings again, your lordship. Master Van Kalox, it pleases me to see you in good health. I hope that you accomplish what you intended to at the Electrodynamic Cenobium. I can't express. Oh, profit factor gained by 5. I can't express how grateful I am for your help. Now that the insidious heretic's design have been thwarted, nothing stands in the way of my plans or yours. With Aurora dead, the spirit of revolt is waning. Entire squads of rebels are surrendering. We are witnessing the final days of the uprising. I have already signed the order to allocate 2,000 first-class Voidfarers to you. Their transfer to your ship should begin any minute now. I would also like to salute the savior of Rykat Minoras and have already given the order for a celebration to held in your honor. We will mark your victory with an ancient custom, the Triumph. You will drive through the city streets accompanied by guard of honor, as befit a hero who vanquished the Imperium enemies. While your trophies will be displayed in jubilant crowds, let me know once you have concluded your business in the system and are ready to for the Triumph to begin. Oh, for Grok's sake, what the... Lord Captain, I can't see a thing, only darkness, pitch black darkness. Are you being facetious, man? No, I'm quite alright. There's darkness in my mind, but I haven't gone blind, no. It is the darkness what I see. That I see. It is the only thing I see. No idea what that means, but the whole thing reeks, Lord Captain. I don't like the look of it in the slight. Oh. It's gone. You have no doubt been through a lot lately, ma'am. Small wonders your vision has had a dim spell with all this shooting everywhere. Let alone all these maimed and maddening insurgents. They'll be alright. The festivities will distract you and you'll feel right as rain. Alright, I'm ready. Excellent. We'll see each other at the square then. May the light of the throne be with you. Fly to the upper way. Your Lordship, Peerless Lord von Valancius, I am the master of the ceremonies of Recat Minoris. Everything is in place for your triumph. Allows me to give you a brief summary of the upcoming event. Speak. You will take the road now familiar to you from here to the starport. You will be accompanied by a comrade in arms and a guard of honor. The body of the heretic, known as the Prophet of Aurora, will be pulled in your wake as the battle trophy. A stop is planned in the middle of the road. There is a grateful citizen who will rush towards you, praising for your salvation, or their salvation. Not to worry, this is a thoroughly choreographed interlude. The group of grateful people will be composed exclusively of loyal citizens vetted by us, members of the military, young people, attractive and physically fit, a few healthy children. Once they have said their praise, the procession will move on. Governor Medina will wait you by the starport. It is also where the pyre has been built for burning the body of the heretic known as Aurora. You will be handed a flamer blessed by the representative of the ecclesiarchy. You can choose to personally perform the burning if you wish to underscore the amicable alliance between House von Valancius and House Winterscale. It will be fitting to pass the honor of burning to Governor Medina. However, the choice is yours. An excellent plan. I'm ready to start the triumph. Of course, your lordship.
Let's seize the moment.
Surrounded by the evil, repelling Eldora corpse. Oh, okay. I will hunt down all of your accomplices, whether they may be, and they will all follow you into the fire. Not a sound comes in response, but as soon as you blink, the corner of the corpse mouth seems to move upward by a hair's breadth. Or is it just your imagination? Ooh, that is creepy. God damn it. Every morning my throat is just... Make way, let us greet the hero. Glory to the von Valancius dynasty, glory to Ignatius, a hero of Recat Minoris. The grateful citizen wishes to present gifts to their redeemer. Of Aurora, head sockets fixed into your head, though. They are going to die before deprived. Never. Okay. It is my pleasure to protect the Imperium and its finest, honest inhabitants. May the light of the eternal terror shine upon us all. Recat Minoris honors the Emperor and bow his most loyal servant, the rogue traders. What? What? They're coming out of the darkness. They're stealing the light. The darkness is insatiable, and behind them, behind these thieves, an ineffable eye follows, watching. I've seen something boundless, blue, golden, dark. What? Something is coming, Daman. An unholy death contrary to his will. Behold, behold, behold the final dawn. What the hell? You have an RPG that can destroy a Lehman Rush in one hit? That's ridiculous. Oh.
Yeah.
If the star just exploded.
Challenging me was a mistake.
Surrender to the dark powers!
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I did. I almost forgot. I switched my archetype over to executioner because it's all about dot damage, and I realized that pyromancy does a lot of dot damage. Oh, kill that guy first.
As said, so done.
Follow my lead. Out of my way!
You're still standing.
So rude.
I won't object to it.
Okay. Ward of the Emperor.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Pain cleanses the body.
For the throne's glory. Naturally.
Oh. Hi there. How strong are you? Oh, it's not that strong.
Follow my lead. As the Emperor commands, I act. Rejoice in battle! Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Throne take you.
Death to non-believers! Death to the weak! Your blood will flow!
Come, the other side awaits.
To the brink of agony! I am unsatisfied!
Request approved. My vow is to serve
This.
the old Messiah.
Chaos guides me! I serve the ruinous powers!
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Oh wow. I don't know why that did so much damage, but damn.
I know what to do.
I'm sorry.
I need your aegis, O Emperor.
As said, so done.
Weapon at the ready.
I won't object to it.
Emperor, deliver us!
Oh, you're kidding me.
But of course, Lord Captain. The Emperor is on our side.
Chaos guides me.
Focus.
Every 4 stacks of versatility. Oh my god.
This is unacceptable. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! Each stroke is a prayer. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. I refuse. I'll do it. Power resides in the will of the righteous. Faith without deeds is worthless.
What?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Out of my way! Death to non-believers!
I bring ruin!
How did that not hit the anointed cultist?
Vengeance will
What
be
is
swift.
happening?
I won't object to it.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna hurt her so much. But she's gonna have to do it.
How dare you!
I'm done with this one. Be gone.
Oh my god, that is so insane.
If I may,
Chaos guides me.
isn't this a job for the serfs? As duty demands.
Bitch. Okay. That might not kill him though. Oh, I only get one free of that a turn. Oh, that's right. I can do this.
Guides me.
One second. Hello? Yeah. Okay. Lord, this is Master, this is Master, please state, okay. We are en route to the starport. Interference, please, okay. A simple solution to stabilize your condition. Keep together. Do not give in to the force trying to take hold of you. I shall fear no darkness, for light is within me, the light of my faith in thee. I shall flee before no enemy, and there is no enemy more terrible than cowardice, and I shall overpower it. A great dance begin, but I am still with you, Daman. Fear not, for I will not let your soul fall into the clutches of the unclean. If it comes to it, I will be quicker than them. Red, black, a lot of blinding white fear. The whole city is quaking. No, the whole world. Less talk, more action. What's Vidus saying, Lord Captain? Are they going to send us a shuttle? We must move out to the starport at once. The shuttle aren't going to find us here even in the comlink stabilizes, which it won't. Vidus, what's going on? Something from the star. Evacuate. Does anyone have any idea what just happened? The final dawn. We stopped short of puzzling out the enemy entire plan. Oh, Emperor, forgive us for this negligence. I swear we will find a way to right it. Only an incomplete picture. Every warp active person on this planet is sensing the presence of sorcery. It's rising like a tsunami. I have hardly ever encountered anything like it in real space, and most remarkably, the sorcery is still growing. I cannot, however, say what set off this reaction or where the light has gone. I saw blurry shadows reaching for a ball of light, bright fire, and pulling it away, and another shadow, much larger and more terrifying, that follows them. It opened its colossal eye when the others were gone with their loot. I saw no connection, no complicity. It was like a loop catching on a hook. A small terror made another, greater one, crawl out of his lair and act. That's the best I can explain it. But what can I say is that I only see death in Reckaminore's future. Death and nothing else. And I mean his immediate future, not other words. It's time to leg it. Patience, everybody. Holy Sis here is almost done powdering her nose. Oh my god. All we can do now is try to make it okay. We're not abandoning the people in distress. Everyone come with us. Jasper and I must get weapons, any weapons. We'll catch up with you at the starport. We might even pick up some people from the garrison or civilian along the way. All we can do now is try to make it out of the starport. Bad news, but not unexpected. That's it. Let's move.
Administration is a holy task.
Marching ahead.
Yeah, it sucks that it affects my allies as well, but there's nothing I can do about that. Do you think you had one enemy of mine? You vanquished Twilight, you cut down Aurora, but she was only one of us. You hear me? From the depth of dead stone, from his prison of cold metal, he will rise. The hour is nigh.
More enemies to face judgment. We are truly blessed this day.
God, the beginning boss. The worst part about all this is that like this meter is always going to be always filled, and that sucks.
Let's set this in motion.
Oh my god.
They won't expect this.
Oh my god.
Easy.
Yeah, whenever there's 3 instances of damage, this damage is dealt if the target of the execution or next successful attack is under any damage over time effect, this effect will immediately suffer 3 instances of damage from each of these effects. 2 instances of if the executioner make a burst or area attack. This damage is dealt after all other effects of the attack are applied. Then all damage over time effect are removed from the target. Basically, what this does is I hit this, which puts a 16 damage dot on them. It triggers twice. And then not only that, I have an ability. I didn't even know this works like that. Yeah, I have this, which puts a 9 damage dot on them, which triggers twice. Oh my god. That's so insane. That's amazing. That was an unintentional thing for sure. Okay, we go here. And then we jump. Woo! Slice. Jump.
The shadows will see it done.
Slice. Jump.
As the tenants.
And then we return. Whoop. Yeah. Oh, that's insane. And then click this with a buff for next attack. And then click this with a buff for the next attack. It's gonna shoot me, which misses. Yeah, I can't use any of that, dude. Okay, I can go here, endure.
Naturally.
And then we use Word of the Emperor. Oh, I missed myself.
For the
Whoops.
throne's glory.
And then we can use that on them. I don't know if I took the thing that... Yeah, okay, I did not take the thing that does anything.
Out
Turn.
of my way!
Okay. She can move here. Then she can burn. Okay. So let's click that.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Okay.
I'll do it.
What? Okay, Cassia. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can
Step
cast
aside.
that here,
The navigator is coming.
which forces them to move through. And then I can give her a turn. Oh. Whoops. I thought I was still using the flamethrower.
Doubt is for the weak.
And then we can like use a couple of dashes to
it.
go back.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And then activate the litany. Okay. I can give you some armor. I can click press the advantage. I can just give you some armor because I can't really do anything else right now. And I can give myself some armor. Okay, first, we'll click this. All right, then we do this. Move there. plasma overcharge.
Forward.
Okay. I didn't realize that was like, okay. We should have done this first.
Running binary override.
Okay, we move here. I can indeed set them on fire. Yeah, let's do that. Great. And then we click this button. No, not inflame. Firestorm. Oh my god, that does so much damage. Click this button. Get absolutely destroyed, sir. Okay. I can't really do anything else. So we're gonna click this for next round. Can I analyze? No. I guess we're done.
High momentum.
Do I have the stealth thing? No, it's free. I'm just gonna click it. Okay. Okay, I move here. Yeah, move there. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh, I do have a gun. I do have a gun.
As honor or death. I
Alright,
shall
go
not
back.
fail.
Such is the will of chaos.
Okay, again, you're just a tank. So, I am going to click this button. Give you that tank buff.
Let's see to it.
Click this button. Endure. Is Word of the Emperor gone? It only lasts a single round. Yeah, okay. So, I reapplied Word of the Emperor. Very good. And then I do Iron Arm on myself. And I'm going to go down one step. Yeah, that way it forces them to attack me. You should be able to just easily take care of that side. Oh.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Produce the Emperor!
Nice.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
How many times can I do this? Is it infinite? Oh, she has infinite movement then, huh?
I'll do it.
That's kind of
Faith
insane.
without deeds is worthless.
Yeah, with no cooldown on ability, she has basically infinite movement. Okay, you can move here. You need to
Battlefields
cast
are
that there.
always drowned in scarlet.
An unbeliever.
Okay. And I can lure you guys in here.
To the weak.
I'm gonna make you guys move over here. Oh, this is so stupid. Who's next? Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, I can just make you guys move up the stairs closer to me. I can do fear right here instead. That way you guys move out of the zone. Okay. That is so ridiculous that I can do that.
I'm not
Can I do
accustomed
this?
to being ordered around.
Which converts some of this into press the advantage, which gives her even more damage next turn. And then no line of sight to target. Oh, okay, so I can do that, and I can do Merciless Verdict. Then I can do this. And then I can fire right in the middle right there. Oh, that damages me.
You are authorized.
Really? It doesn't say that it damaged me. Weird. Okay.
We function as one.
Save. Let's get out of here. Pyromancer staff. Okay.
The anarchy at the starport will distress the hallowed machine spirits of the Voidcraft, rendering them deaf to all litanies of placation. The shuttle we use for the evacuation must be handled with caution.
Linger.
Okay. Leveled up. Grant +1 AP at the 20th character level. Oh, that's pretty cool. Choose characteristics. Willpower, of course. And ballistic skills, of course. Willpower. to resist the warp. What are you? Oh, you are ballistics as well. Next, and you are willpower as well, because you are a psyker. You are weapon skill. More chance to hit, the better. So I have 1 extra AP now. Very nice.
Another battle demands our attention. I'll take you down.
Okay. So I need to be as close as possible. Oh, we have been ambushed.
Let's make it quick. Ah! Out of my way.
Don't hit. Mother.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Suffering is part of the trial.
Let's get to it.
You've got to be kidding me. That's insane.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Eradicated.
Yeah.
Each strike is a prayer.
Can I do it on myself? No. I can put it on Cabela. I can move here. Can I pull these guys closer? No. Can I move here and then pull him closer? No. Okay, I need
Isn't this a job
you
for the
to pull him
serfs?
out of that cover. Thank you.
Let's make it quick.
Okay. Then I can... Target's too far. Bro. You know what? Go into the bomb.
Out of my way.
What? Okay, Ignatius, go. I'll give you a turn. And you burn him to a crisp. And give you some extra strength. There we go.
Easy.
Activate this for next round. Let's flip this
Trust
button.
me.
I think you can move there. It'll be fine. Oh, okay.
The Vizier. Would he be proud? Am I?
The pain will subside.
What if I just click this button? What happens? Oh, there you go. Fuck that.
Anything worthy of my attention?
Onward to victory.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Death World Origin. Light flak armor. Plus parry chance against melee attack.
Stay sharp.
The stench of Visaline and blood blanket the starport. Echoes of shouts and gunfire drifts over the landing pads. The shards of Plex grass crunch underfoot. You recognize Sergeant Malgar amidst the crowd huddled next to the shuttles. He was the soldier who greeted you upon your arrival on wreck at Manoris. Ah, that's unfortunate. A group of bloody, frightened people is wedged between Malgar's wardens and the shuttles. You recognize them as the governor of the planet and members of his high-ranking entourage. Their expensive attire has been torn in the fight and many bare wounds left by bayonets. Examine the people. Some of the nobles are paralyzed with fear. Others have succumbed to despair. Two corpses are lying on the ground with their arms outstretched. Black Hood was pulled over them. The other skull has been split open like a nut, encircled by a pinkish crimson halo of bone splinter and bits of brain matter. Sergeant Malgar, I demand an immediate report. What's going on here? Sergeant spins around to face you, his face twisted, grimace of anger. Our esteemed governor and his gang of cronies have been cowering behind us, and now, when things got rough, they thought they could scarper and leave us to die. We shed blood for our blood for him and broken our back to provide for him. And after all this, you think that's fair? You piece of grok shit. No. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. His body, the governor spits out blood and opens his mouth and responds. When his head explodes, his body falls limp to his side. His remaining eyes stare upward. Enough. You said your piece. For generation upon generation, the nobles of this world care for Reikat Manoris and endure the prosperity of its inhabitants. And this is your gratitude, peasant? For killing a nobleman, you deserve to be executed where you stand. And Mentor was right. The rabble truly have no honor. Madness, punishable by death. We don't have time for this. We need to get to the shuttle now. Look at yourself, servant of the God Emperor. Whom do you serve, humanity or his foes? How dare you speak of justice with kindred blood on your hand? Lower your weapon if you value your soul. For crying out loud, your lordship, sir. How could you say such a thing?
You thought you had killed
Oh my god, a Chaos Space Marine.
believers. Tremble, for I am Aurora. I am the herald.
I don't think we're
of
equipped to
change.
deal with a Chaos Space Marine.
The final dawn and die.
Challenging me was a mistake.
449. Now that's a Space Marine. Actually, you move over here, and you need to come over here. Start the battle. Oh, you're gone. Please, for the love of God, don't kill Ignatius on the first round. Oh my god. What the fuck? Well, we're reloading that. There's no way I can win now. Sorry, but Ignatius is the only one I actually believe can actually kill him. And there's absolutely no way I can do anything about that if he's dead. I'm not going to fight a losing battle.
Thought you had killed Aurora, false believers. Tremble, for I am Aurora. I
need to say-
the herald of change. Behold the final dawn and
Freaking heavy bolter, dude.
Another battle demands our attention.
We bear the word of truth.
Oh, thank God. Okay, good.
I feel nothing. Fear nothing.
Or sort of
If
do-
only that were possible.
I can't. Okay. Ignatius, go.
As has said so done.
Oh, that
I know what to
is
do.
what I'm talking about, dude. Oh, I'm not done. I can give him another. Oh, much sadness. Then I suppose 2 blasts from this would have to suffice, because that also sets him on fire.
Let's get to it.
Yes, attack Heinrichs.
Score! Let's get to it. Out of my way.
Okay.
I won't
Word of the
object.
Emperor. Shield of the Emperor. Heal. Heal.
But of
Heal.
course, Lord Captain. Let's see
Endure.
to it. The Inquisition sends their regards. Naturally.
Heal again. Okay. You're dead. Bitch.
I was born for a greater fate.
That is how it's done.
Oh, okay. Be careful now. I'm gonna shoot you. Okay, done. Move over here. Then do this.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Then we do this.
The scriptural prognosis
Activate
is
this.
favorable. The
Activate
omniscient
that.
knows all, comprehends all.
I doubt I can actually hit him from all the way over here, right? Yeah, okay. Cell radius. Okay, we can't do that either. Do I have precise attack? I don't. Grab that. %, chance to hit. Screw it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that was a terrible choice to do.
Doubt is for the weak. I will not.
Miss. Yeah, even when I move here, I don't have the range to do that. So there's no reason to move. Actually, I can move there. And put, like, shields on people.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
I need a foothold.
For the throne's glory.
High momentum.
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, that's insane as well. Wow. Okay. They're just not within my line of sight.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. My competences are not that universal.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I'm afraid not.
Oh my god, I can't cast it up there. Oh. Oh, I already voice of command like everybody, huh? Okay. Can I do this and then jump up
I
here?
will
Oh
leave
my god, I
footprints
can.
of scarlet.
Oh my god. Heretical follower. Oh. Never mind then. Yeah, none of us can use these, and I'm not going to use it either. What is that? Max wound toughness? Oh my gosh. That's insane. Hey, we made it through that. That's good. More willpower, please. Resist the temptation of the warp. Okay, anything that increases dot damage is insane. Okay, acute pain. Whenever an enemy suffers damage from a damage over time inflicted by the executioner for the first time in combat. Yeah, it's only for the first time, and that's not very good. If an executioner from damage over time effect is suffering from bleed, burning, or toxin at the same time, all of these damage over time deal 30% more damage. Okay, no. It's really hard to inflict bleeding because I don't have one that inflicts bleeding. The only one that can do that is her, and I don't want to risk. It's not all the time. Battle of attrition. At the start of every round, all enemies suffering from any damage over time effect inflicted by the executioner have their incoming damage, have the incoming damage over time from any source increased by 20%. That's insane. Okay. Whenever an enemy suffering from toxin inflicted by dies, all enemy in 2-cell radius suffer 4 level of toxins. When using Scourging Strike, oh, it's a melee attack. The execution of melee critical hits inflicts 6 levels of bleeding. I don't want to be in melee. The first instance of damage dealt by execution damage over time effect in a round reduces the afflicted enemy armor by 14% until the end of combat. This effect can be inflicted multiple times per round, only once per enemy. Okay. The executioner or their party member suffering from any damage over time effect. These effects only deal 50% of their damage, stacks multiplicatively if there's more than one executioner. Okay, so the executioner with his talent in the party, 25% damage. It's a 2 executioner with his talent. Okay. Cool. Infernal internal bleeding. When pushing an enemy, the executioner also inflicts 4 level bleeding. Meh. Whenever an enemy in 4-cell radius suffer damage from a damage over time, executioner regain 1 wound. Only in a 4. That's a melee ability. No. At the start of their turn, an enemy suffering from burning inflicted by executioner must make a willpower resistance test. If they fail, burning is removed and the enemy falls prone. Nope. I don't want to remove burning. That's insane. Execution deals more damage to each type of damage over time afflicted by a target. Oh, that's not that terrible. Damage dealt by the execution damage over time is increased by 2% for every minus 10. Oh, that's also pretty good as well. Whenever a single instance of damage from any execution damage over time deals damage equal to more than 10%. Oh, a single instance. So all those proccing numbers is not going to work. Okay. Enemy suffering from damage over time effect inflicted by execution also suffer a minus 10 penalty to resistance test. Whenever an enemy suffer from any of the execution damage over time effect dodges an execution attack, all damage over time effect currently inflicted that deals 10%. Okay, I don't want to do that either. Execution again lore. Okay, so it's all going to be up here. Yeah, I think this is the best one. Wait, what? Oh, weapon. Okay. Resolve is also increased by 1 permanently. Okay, we don't need any of that. Wait, what is this? Always art mission begin combat with 2 stack of versatility. That's pretty good. When entering combat, Arch Militant gain plus 12 weapon skill and ballistic until the end of combat. That's pretty good as well. The Arch Militant gains bonus critical damage when the Arch Militant uses caution. Okay, we don't need that one yet. The Arch Militant gain bonus armor. No. When the Arch Militant attack targets that have armor reduced by any effect, the Arch Militant deals 10% extra damage. When the Arch Militant attack the target that have their deflection reduced by any means, they deal plus 2 extra damage. Okay. When the Arch Militant attack have the dodge reduced by any means, critical chance damage. Okay. Critical damage. Heroic axe. Critical. Okay. Killing enemy with melee makes all turn vice versa. Okay. Every round, the first single target ability used by any Arch Militant any ally. The first single target ability every round. Okay. Grants 1 action point to that ally. What? That means everybody has +1 as long as they use a single target ability? It doesn't even say that it has to use on an enemy. Oh, that's insane. Okay. Can use 2-handed weapon within melee, but with a penalty. Oh. I can burn people in melee now. Yes, please. So far, I have 2 things that I kind of like. Yeah, always ready is pretty good. And close quarter. That's pretty good. So oh, that's pretty good as well. Okay, always ready is really good. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna take ballistic skill. Willpower. What's my agility? 30? What's my perception? 60. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's really good as well. Okay. Oh, at the end of until the end of combat, enemies damaged by the navigator suffers an additional 6 damage from all attacks of opportunity. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, what about these? I kind of want swift movement. That's pretty good as well. Yeah, the Master Tactician doesn't really hit. In combat, Master can attack. There are 3 types of range attacks: single shot, burst, and area. Yeah, because she's a psyker, so she's mainly going to deal damage using point of curiosity. Oh, that's pretty good. Press the advantage, ignore cover, and dodge. No, I am gonna get swift movement. Movement is pretty good. And for you is gonna be ballistic skill. Five at the first round of combat is not terrible. Armor is increased. Done. Willpower. Yeah, I have to. Because he is once again a psyker and he needs that. Okay, let's see what we got here. Vanguard has at least one temporary wound. They gain parry and armor. That's pretty insane. Enemies in geographic zone radius. Each unyielding beacon increasing the armor and parry. Critical hit deals less damage. Allies affected by the Vanguard abilities. Whenever attack made by an ally. Oh. Okay. Yeah, he's got that. I got her the swift movement, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Yeah, I want that. I need her to have more movement. Because an assassin that can't move around is not an assassin. Shocker, I know. Rebel, sniper, and plasma weapon proficiency. Heretical follower. Thanks be the Emperor you're alive, your lordship. We are most gratified by your return, and the crew is full of zeal to carry out any orders you have. Before anything else, I will hear an account of what happened to the system's star, not sun. Lord Captain, we saw a number of ships approaching the sun, black creations of inhumane make, amalgamation of sharp angles and edges. They surround the star, and then, my apologies, but I struggled to find words that could describe that terrible sight. The Xenons makes the sun disappear or vanish into the void. Then, Drunkari. As if we did not have enough troubles on our hands already. Xenos, the enemy of humanity, a breed of Eldari, the most cruel and devious of their kind. The design of their ships matches the description provided by the Voxmaster. Like all Xenos, the Drukhari, Dark Eldar, are a blight on this face of the galaxy, but their technological superiority is indisputable. They abhor and fear warp sorcery, which is why they rely on creation of their twisted intellect, and many of those creations are capable of things that may seem akin to sorcery of the unenlightened eye. The theft of a sun is one example of what they're capable of. It is the Dark Eldar, right? Violent torture, which allowed them to feed upon the psychic residue of their victims' suffering. Yeah. Are the Xenos in league with the Aurora's Corpus? We can rule out that possibility. Drukhari would never ally themselves with the arch enemy's worshipper. If I had to name one thing that humanity and these Xenos has in common, it would be a shared loathing for the warp's corruption. The situation calls for immediate action, Ignatius. We can continue this conversation later if you wish, but right now, I believe you should assume command. What's the current situation on board? The navigator sanctum is no longer empty, but the warp engine is still refusing to obey the engine seer. Without it, we cannot perform a warp jump. It may be angry, or perhaps it's lamenting the injuries that it has suffered. I will immediately initiate preparation for the prayer service. If the Omniasiah grant me comprehension, I will appease the machine spirit of this vessel. Why do you not send a shuttle to the planet for me? I do apologize, your lordship, but we were unable to receive your request for evacuation. The Vox link was overrun with vile interference, scream, blasphemous hymns, and other equally sinister noises. Any who listened to the interference for a protracted period of time lost their sanity. Several dozen operators went mad monitoring the Voxcaster in hope of hearing your voice. Each one of them waited in vain. What is happening on the planet now? Our augur operators are reporting numerous uprisings and other manifestations of the arch enemy's power at various locations on the planet. Based on the fragments of communication picked up by our Vox operators, there is practically no resistance being offered to the governor's forces. Millions of people are converting to the blasphemous Final Dawn cult en masse and assembling in prayer circles. Do we have any hope of retaking the planet? I fear that Reikat Minoris is lost. The situation is deteriorating by the minute. We must leave the system as soon as possible. However, there are still people on the planet who have not succumbed to the heresy and who are worthy of rescue. Besides a small number of our own shuttles, we have shuttles salvaged from the starport. We must save as many as we can. This has all happened for a reason. Saint Argenta, whose name I carry with reverence and trepidation, is famed for saving people of a dying world through the power of prayer. The God Emperor himself sent a star from the heavens that lifted the saint to her followers up to the sky, away from the corruption of death. We must do so as she did, directed all our efforts to saving those who at this moment look to the heavens in hope of salvation. These lives of peasants are of little value. Our prime objective is to save the holy relic, the miraculous fusion reactor, and the electoral priests who guard and tend to it. Every moment we spend in proximity to a dying world, we are putting ourselves at risk. Your life, Lord Captain, is far more valuable than all of Reikat Minoris. The Von Valancius dynasty cannot be allowed to perish, and so lamentable it is, we must rule out the idea of any evacuation. The world is doomed and its inhabitants along with it. The disappearance of a star was the final nudge towards death, the finale of a cult of the final dawn's plan. I once witnessed a similar event, a world that had surrendered to the servants of the archenemy and permitted corruption to enter too deep. At this moment, millions of people are bowing down before those who promised them salvation, and they are willingly giving over their soul to chaos, a sacrifice great enough to bring forth a demon world. Our only hope is to stopping this process is to retreat to a safe distance from the planet and conduct targeted bombardment of the Electro Priest monastery. If we blow up the reactor, the thermonuclear reaction will follow. The world's oxygen will evaporate, killing off the entire biosphere. In doing this, we will save millions of souls from a fate far worse than death, and we will save Ranka Manoris from becoming an outpost of the archenemy. Only death can rescue these people. The Undying One has reached out his hand to this world. It is time for him to reap his harvest. We must not reject his design, lest millions of names never reach him, and instead perish in the depth of the Empyrean. Death is a mercy. Dominate Ignatius. Whatever fate you choose for this world, I urge you to make haste, Scholar Captain. The planet is burning in raging flashes of crimson and purple. I can see it even from orbit, as do I see that the storm is already upon us. With every moment that we waste, it grows even more difficult and perilous to steer the ship through the warp's turbulent currents. I'm with the lady on this. Enough talking. We need to get out of here while we still can. Why can we not try to evacuate at least some of the people? For a simple reason that the transformation process will soon become irreversible and our sole weapon against it useless. The energy released by the bombardment could stoke the warp energies. I have never witnessed the aftermath of bombing a demon world before, but there is enough evidence of such attempts for me to say with confidence that you do not want to see it. Which of the planet's inhabitants can we evacuate? The nobles you rescue at the starport has given the coordinates of shelter where we can find a surviving aristocrat and their families. As for Sergeant Malgar's troop, they will help to control the crowds of frightened commoners and prevent the shuttles from being overloaded. Thanks to you, we have salvaged many shuttles from the starport, and we can now be of use. Oh my god. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? Do I want to rescue people? Do I want to save the miraculous fusion reactor? Or do I want to destroy this world? Oh my god. Can we save? We can't save right here. Oh my god. The fusion reactor probably will help our ship, which would be pretty good. The commoners, I don't know what they will do, but the nobles will probably give me money, which is also pretty good. Dogmatic would give me Dogmatic, but I don't want to go down Dogmatic. But thinking about it, I don't want to be being a good person in 40k is never a good idea. I have to think of benefits. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. Oh god. All right, random dice roller it is. I don't know what to choose. I'm not gonna leave it up to me because I'm currently decision blocked. Dice roller. D4. A 2. Oh, god damn it. All right, fine. Have the pilot extract all of the commoners who have not yet converted the Cult of the Final Dawn. A delay could cause by loading and transporting a ship will cost us precious time. Do not deceive yourself, Ignatius. If you indulge in vanity, you will doom billions to eternal torment at the hands of the arch enemy. I must do as I see fit. Perhaps I am acting foolishly in the Inquisition's eye, but that is my decision to make. In that case, I consider it necessary to point out the mark of the archenemy could infiltrate the ship along with the rescue people. Keep it in mind for the future. Consider it done. Okay. One. All right. Fine. Save all the people. Oh, can I just do a fusion reactor as well? I'm afraid we do not have enough shuttles at our disposal. This transporting rail will require greater resource than evacuating. Okay, that's it. There's nothing else on this planet. The bridge is in upheaval. The Technomat's prayer mixed together with a senseless cacophony while servitors work hastily removing hardened crusts of sacred unguent from the warp engine component. In the middle of all this tumult stands Pascal with data slate clutched in his hand, seemingly disconnected to the flurry of activities around him. What's going on in here? The warp sextans is not responding to our command. The ship's spirit is rejecting our prayers in anger. I am currently calculating a plea that might appease the noble spirit. Magos, why don't you assume control of the Technomass? Surely their contribution would speed things up. They would only be a hindrance. I am searching for a way to rectify this error. Magos, if you do not bring the situation under control, we will all perish. Act swiftly. You are right. Back should you with fierce pride and say with gravity, you are right. This is my temple. Tech comrade, heed my instructions. Admirably done, Pascal. The Omnisci guides me. Okay. Oh, let's go. No need to wait. Servants of the machine god, heed my command. Acolytes, prepare the incense instrumentation for the liturgy of machine spirit propitiation. My god, what a word. Senior Technomats, recite the prayer to generate a current data report. Operations we marked in a campaignological protocol. Omnisci rejoice. I must inform you that for this purpose of the safety, complete reassembly of the warp sextant and updating its data smith blessing are required. If this is not done, then at launch the volume of aggregate calculation error could result in the destruction of the data crypts. But as we do not have 100 hours at our disposal, we must omit this procedure. A minor deviation from the right of operation for the sake of appeasing the spirit. What must I do? Place your hand inside the throat of the Cogitator Guardian, the cyber gargoyle which has been assigned to guard the forbidden data crypt. The dynastic blood extracted from your vein will serve as key to the data core where the machine spirit dwell. To it, we will offer our prayer so that we may bypass a protective protocol for defective connections and launch the warp sextants. The law of the Omniscience now know no exception, and so in this ritual I will remain at your side to placate the wrathful machine spirit in whose abode you will be intruding. Following my liturgies, Lord Captain, and may we receive his blessing. Okay, let's go. By my authority, I revoke the inviolability protocol of the warp engine. Servant of the Omniscience, make now the offering of cleansed data crypt to the machine spirit that may be filled with their true and calibrated data. May the Omniscience have mercy on our souls. Let this mechanism awaken with renewed purity. No. The massive errors in the warp sextant calculation is storing the data repository. If the offering did not appease this machine spirit, the warp engine cannot be filled with motive force. We are trapped. Perhaps an alternate Ryzen protocol or emergency launch of the auxiliary coils. Lord Captain, distorted transmissions in the data core. Okay. O hallowed machine spirit, in the name of the Omniscience and the Emperor, reveal unto us your power and guard us against our doom. Oh, dang. Okay, it worked. I'm also reporting evidence indicating the category 3 miracle fulfilling the criterion. Thou shalt witness the mechanism that toils in glorification of its function and defiance of the activation. Lord Captain Revor here, the crew are almost finished carrying out orders given earlier, and I've received confirmation from the engine halls. I don't know what you did, but the warp engine's up and raring to go. We're ready to begin translation through the warp, your lordship. Lord Captain speaking. I give order to commence translation through the warp. Waiting for you to ascend to Captain Throne, Lord Captain. May the Emperor protect us. So I saved the people after all.
Attention. Preparation procedures for warp translation have been initiated.
Valancia's flagship made its way out of the doomed star system. As the void shift plunged deeper into the Corona's expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid a formal farewell to the late head of the dynasty, Theodora von Valancius. Having paid their last respects, the crew gathered their strength and braced themselves for whatever was to come next.
Lord Captain, allow me to report. Our journey through the warp is coming to an end. Lady Navigator Arcelia informs me that we have reached the point where we can translate to real space in the Furibundus system. The Lady Navigator and her pilots are waiting for your permission to begin the process. The Furibundus system is home to Footfall, the only Imperious outpost with a functioning warp in the Coronex expanse. The tech priests are begging you to have mercy on the machines worn down by the warp and allow the servants of the Omni Messiah to inspect and heal the void ship wounds in the docks. The prayers and rituals will take some time, which our astropathic choir will use to establish a connection with the prime worlds of your protectorate, Dragonus, Janus, and Kiva Gamma. Master Zachary Weiss has recovered an invitation previously adrift in the Immaterium. The Liege of Footfall has humbly requested an audience with the rogue trader of the Von Valancius dynasty. According to the Master Zachary, the message was tinted with shades of pleading. I quote, apparently the Liege is anxious to meet as soon as possible. Footfall, the place where filth and sanity go hand in hand. Reverend Hieronymus Dolorosus will soon likely expect a visit from me. I imagine he will be interested in talking to you as well, Ignatius. I'll be leaving your void ship when we arrive in Footfall, Ignatius. Once that is done, consider Lord Inquisitor task complete. Your Lordship, young Everin Winterscale has asked me to convey his gratitude for your hospitality and for saving him from certain death. Not wishing to outstay his welcome, he plans to disimpart at Footfall. Lord Evwain swears he will not forget this debt to you. I hereby inform Rogue Trader that during the comprehensive system inspection right, this unit discovered a data cluster within the captain's cogitator that are concealed from prying eyes by means of personal cipher and sacraments of algorithmic authorization. Unit Ignatius von Valancius has added to the access list and assigned the identifier Keeper 2. The unit can access the data from the captain's cogitator, provided by that he possessed the decryption key. Ah, okay. Are you leaving us, Heinrichs? The arrangement between Lord Inquisitor and your predecessor, that I was transferred to Footfall and no farther. I did not take advantage of your generosity and patience any more than I already have, Ignatius. I hope we meet again. True servants of the Emperor are always welcome aboard my ship. An interrogator of the Inquisition seldom gets to hear such words. Thank you for your hospitality, Ignatius. I will not forget it. Argenta, who's this Reverend Hieronymus you want me to talk to? He is the head of Drusian mission on Footfall and one of the most prominent clergymen in the sector. Paying him a visit is a good thing for any loyal servant of the Emperor to do. I assisted his mission before I joined Lady Theodore on her voyage. I need his blessing to accompany the new rogue trader of the Von Valancius dynasty. If you wish to have me aboard your void ship, I request that we meet with Reverend Hieronymus. The shed blood has washed away the taint of our bodies. It is only right that we now wash our souls with the blessing of the servants of the Undying One. The Drusian, like blood-spun web, are devoted to secretism, rejecting wealth and luxury and surrendering themselves to his service. Though their thread is different from ours, the first spinners spoke of them with respect. Ridis, tell me about the system we're arriving in. Furibundus is valuable due to its close proximity to the Maw, the gateway to the Imperium. The system is mostly known for Footfall, the main base for merchants, privateers, and rogue traders traversing the Corona's expanse. Additionally, the star itself is orbited by an Adeptus Mechanicus station, which is off-limit to outsiders. Alter Templum Calexis X17. I had an honor of attending this shrine for a few thousand cycles. I suggest you abstain from visiting it, as most technomancer at your station are engaged in meditative calculation that would not be interrupted. What do I need to know about Footfall? It is the largest port and the trading capital of Corona's expanse. It has a dockyard that will allow us to inspect and repair the void ship, and it boasts its own astropathic choir, the Corona's expanse communication network. Not to mention pirate hideouts, smuggler caches, and fort belonging to dozen gang, group, and faction in the Corona's expanse. The Imperium relies on this and its outposts. The fringe of humanity domain rarely resemble its central world, but so long as Footfall serves the Guard Emperor insofar as it can, It will be considered the citadel of the Imperium, although I have heard that the tithe it sends are underwhelming to say the least. Due to Footfall remoteness, it has developed its own rules and customs. Many of the goods that can be procured there would be considered heresy in the heart of the Imperium, enough to warrant summary execution. Moreover, Footfall is the domain of the rogue traders, who transcend certain Imperial laws by virtue of the warrant they bear. Footfall is just a brief stop. What's next? As soon as we solve the issues plaguing the ship and establish contact with key worlds of our protectorate, the time will come for your Magna Accessio, the official ceremony of donning the mantle of rogue trader. It is mostly for formality at this point. You already possess all the privilege granted by the warrant, and yet it is a major milestone in your personal history. The moment your name graces the list of the heads of Von Valanche's dynasty, we are looking forward to that day, Lord Captain. Hey, Booger, do you know anything about the Liege of Footfall? Vladane Tokara is a very peculiar young man. Consider your upcoming conversation a baptism of fire in Footfall's political arena. Such things are not spoken out loud, but Liege Tokara is the appointee of the Kesbalika mission, the largest robber baron crime syndicate in the Calaxis sector. They specialize in cold trade, the buying and selling of all kind of Xenos rubbish. Footfall was recently run by a liege who did business with several criminal factions at once, but he suffered an accident. The reign of power there picked up by Vladame Tokara, whose appointment benefits not only the Kasbalika, but also their most powerful ally in the Corona's expanse, rogue trader Caligo's Winterscale. Vladane is a slippery yet very cautious fellow. He does not usually beat around the bush and does not play mind games. Perhaps more importantly, he is no fool. Fools do not rise this high in the Kasbalikan hierarchy. Keep all this in mind. You are a rogue trader. You stand above him in status and wield considerable power. Having said that, history has been the case where the Kasbalikan barons crossed swords with rogue traders and emerged victorious. Do not forget that and remain vigilant. The Kasbalika vile tech thieves. Oh, okay. Why does the liege want to see me so badly? Not you personally. He wishes to meet with a rogue trader of the Von Valanche's dynasty. Tokara does not know about Lady Theodora's death and is simply seeking an audience with the power that be. My gut is telling me that something must be very wrong on Footfall for Astropath manage to read such a strong emotion in such a anodyne message. We have no information, Lord Captain. The broadcast from the Footfall Astropathic Choir was the only missive Master Zachary has received lately. Tell the Lady Navigator I give her leave to make the translation for the warp into real space. One more thing, Lord Captain. No one at the station knows about Lady Theodora's demise, and you inherit the title. Liege Tokara will be informed. It is required so we can use the dock, and besides, he is expecting a personal audience with the rogue trader. He will not meet with an unknown person of unclear standing. However, there is still the matter of announcing your arrival. You can either arrive on the station with the proper pomp and ceremony, or choose to visit incognito. Oh, tell me how these choices will benefit me. According to Footfall unwritten law, rogue trader enjoys special privileges that exceeds even the power of the liege. However, they may choose not to exercise those privileges in certain situations. Arriving incognito will give you more room to maneuver, while an official visit will allow you to directly intervene with local affairs. I shall explain if you do not mind. As per this unwritten rule, every rogue trader arriving at the station has the right to veto any of the liege decisions. But there is a catch. The Corona Expanse is home to several influential rogue trader dynasties, and the Footfall is where their interests intersect. Of course, that does not prevent certain persons, namely Caligo's Winterscale, from subtly pulling strings on Footfall. If you, as a new rogue trader, start your career with an official landing and a parade in your honor, the other dynasty may see this gesture as a newcomer challenging their sphere of influence. I do not see that as a bad thing necessarily. Old Man Winterscale may take slight offense. Corda will be put on her guard, but you have just risen to the prominence and most people in the Coronex Expanse have not even heard about Lady Theodora's departure yet. It must be made clear that the banner of Von Valancia soar as high as ever. If I may, I would recommend arriving incognito. You will have plenty of opportunity to savor the sweetness of the burden of power, but right now is the last thing you can take refuge in obscurity. This way, your arrival will not draw much attention, and the people will treat you as a person and not as the almighty sovereign anointed by the emperor. It could turn some situation to your advantage. All right. I have decided. Tell the leech I will arrive incognito. It will be done, Lord Captain. With your gracious permission, I will return to my duties. Oh my god. That was so much. Okay, exsanguination. The executioner immediately inflicts 5 bleeding on an ally. Oh, that ally gains movement until the bleeding ends for any reason. The executioner replaces 15 of their wound with the same number of temporary wounds. No. The execution next melee attack. Nope. All enemies with the suffering from damage in 4 cell radius. Execution next range attack or psychic staff ability inflicts damage over time effect on target hit. Okay. Gift of Torment. Until the start of the turn to execute a game bonus. None of that is good to me. I'm gonna take Invigorate. 12 cell line is whatever. Invigorate. I want to start healing people. Psycho Majoris. Oh, Psychic Assault is insane. Let's grab that. Yep, let's grab that. Defensive stance. Athletics. I guess we take demolition. Oh, okay, I see. Let's get Killing Edge. Why not? I think that'll be fun. Regeneration. Hmm. Oh, where they attack their allies. Oh, Warp of the Curse. Okay, yeah, that's good for bosses. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. Cool. Rebel Sniper Rifle. Yeah, that's for you. Yeah, for her is fire, melta, and plasma. So that's why I am doing this.
To what do I owe this visit?
Okay. I hope he doesn't actually leave. I don't want to like conscript him. That's why I didn't do the other option. But yeah, Lord Captain, I'm getting a report of several ships moving towards us. Judging by the fact that they're not responding to our hails and telemetry shows a tail of macro batteries, they're not here for chinwag. Ready to issue orders to prepare for battle at your command. Where do they come from? Why haven't you noticed them before? The rubbish of Furibundus. Furibundus. I am not talking about these wrecks that are about to open fire. I mean the remains of meteorite gas clouds. Refuse of the shipyards, all bunched together, and all smaller ships inside hide okay. Small ship hide behind it to harass ships that they emerge from the warp. Could this be the work of Votvir? Unlikely. Can we evade this combat? I don't think so. Votvir? It's possible. He could have hired some to come, or maybe he's just a pirate who saw a state. Okay. On my order, all station ready for combat. Let's do this.
I'll be your beacon in the darkness.
I'm going to assume that it works basically the same. Okay. So why does it show? Oh, that's like my movement. Okay.
Purify the battlefield!
Okay. Oh, he's gonna side bombard us. No. Oh.
Adjust heading.
Are you trying to run away? No, sir.
Commence blast fire! Another victory for the von Valancius dynasty.
Okay. We finally got our first of those. So where are we here? Nothing here. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Patching you through. Greeting, Lord Captain. I am honored to speak to the rogue trader of Half Valancius. May your name be known through the ages. Artist Captain Asterius Thorfast, bearer of the free charter of the Fleet Merchant. How can I be of service? What is your squadron doing here? We developed supply route for charters. You see, my ship is representative of the merchant fleet in the part of the Imperium territory, yet we do not have a fixed charter defined trade route. Our mission is to establish business contact with voidfarers in need of regular ship repairs, and those who are interested in our special goods. From where do you source the components you sell? Are you asking me to disclose the supplier to you? Well, frankly, they come from both everywhere and nowhere. We get our wares either from lucky voicemen who stumble upon abandoned or dilapidated ship somewhere in a neighboring system, or from lucky ones whose story or sorry tub arrive on footfall in such a state that it's easier to take her apart than to restore her. I would like to know more about your merchant group. For the most part, the Expanse has its fleet in a different organization and small flotillas of merchant ships. Uninterrupted communication between worlds is a matter of life and death for many outposts of humanity. So even in this dark corner of the Imperium, there are charters and ships assigned to various adeptus. Alas, the Expanse has next to no trade routes, so the job can be precarious at times. Then again, no one is more intimately familiar with the hardship of local commerce than a rogue trader. True. I want to take a look at your catalog. What does this do? Oh, these are like All right, we'll be back. Okay. Glimmer pattern void shield array. Oh, the same thing. This pattern will provide. Okay, so that's different. Mark 100, Mark 201. Provide ship with weapon with targeting that granting 90% hit chance and fire. Oh yeah, look at that's pretty good. Mezora lance cannon. Well, you know what? Let's have 2 lance cannons. Oh, never mind. Let's have torpedoes. I am never gonna ram people. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, because I reset the progress on my character so many times. I now have a permanent -1. That's ridiculous. Your Lordship, something sinister is unfolding among the survivor of Wreck Minoris. There have already been several cases of evacuees being found either dead or dying. All of them had been blinded using various means. I fear there is a reason to believe there were agents of the cult among the people who came aboard. I knew Anathema would not fully release its hold on those. Okay. How are they quartered and how are they supervised? The serfs and the planetary wardens assigned to 2 auxiliary lower decks. The commoners are riled up and frightened by the calamity, so to keep their senselessness in check, we only assign those of sound mind to work and pump sedative gas throughout the ventilation to the compartment holding the rest. The esteemed nobles and their families were given quarters befitting their status. The horrors of the massacre in the streets are still fresh in their minds, so initially they made regular trips to lower deck to take out their fear and anger on the serfs from our own crew. It would have been disrespectful to confine the noble to their compartment, so we used shackles of a different sort to generously supply them with amasec and intoxicants. I need to know more about the killings. Even 11 bodies have been found thus far. No trace of the killer identity found. Begin the interrogations. I will be done, Your Lordship. If I may interject, there is no need. The interrogations have already been conducted. I put the enforcers on alert as soon as the first body was discovered, though I decided not to disturb Your Lordship until I had results. Well, now I do. We have already arrested, let's see, 4 perpetrators at the scenes of the crime that had yet to take place. Those are not murderers. They are suicides. Explain yourself. The people are apprehended were about to blind themselves and end their own lives. I'm confident that all who perished did the same. When questioned, they all say the same thing. They're haunted by the sight of their dying Racket Minoris. Even in their sleep, they still see the same horrific pictures, so the sad wretch would do anything to make the nightmare stop. Perform cleansing liturgies on the decks housing the refugees. We shall banish this blight with the strength of our faith. Certainly, Lord Captain, except I'm afraid this is not just the refugees. 3 out of the 4 people we arrested were members of the crew. They watched Wreck Minoris die, and it left their minds scarred. We all bear the mark of that dark catastrophe, for it was the attention of ruinous powers that branded our very souls. May the God Emperor protect us. You are warned, Your Lordship. It is regrettable that you did not listen. No. Yeah, see, being nice never works. Never be nice in 40k. Never do it. Follow the Emperor. Your lordship, forgive me for not welcoming you with the appropriate obeisance. We were told that you prefer to arrive on footfall incognito, and so we're trying to attract as little attention as possible. I'm here on behalf of the Liege of Footfall, Lord Vladane Tokara. The Liege awaits the chance to speak with you at his residence, but if you happen to have other business to attend to, I can serve as your guide and tell you about the station. This is so familiar. Behind the amber color scattering of the words of welcome is far less appealing. He was murky and diluted, the look of someone accustomed to lying and hiding their intentions. Someone's coming, and they're coming for us. Watch out, Lord Captain. Who's coming? Judging by their voice, there's a lot of them. Angry. They've got teeth, but they're all that aren't that sharp. Their strength is in their numbers. Pray, what are you talking about? What could it mean, such by cryptic
Hey, newcomers! How's this for a warm welcome?
Challenge was a mistake.
I'll bleed you dry.
Sir, how dare you ruin my welcome? What is wrong with you?
Let's set this in motion. You shall stand before me. I know what to do.
Oh, shit.
Done. As said, so done.
Huh.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Each strike is a prayer. I'll do it.
High momentum.
What does that do if I run into people?
Faith without this is why I was chosen. I'll do it.
Nothing?
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Oh my god, I can have her fire again. Oh no, it's once per combat. That's right.
Running binaric override. Request approved.
How? Bro. What, 10%?
Your Messiah condemns you.
Time to slaughter someone.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
Oh, it stops the movement. That's annoying. That is so insane.
As honor ordains.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Let's get to it.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Show me what you've got.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Did all of you resist
If
that?
I may, try to die with grace at least. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Scared yet?
Indeed. I took care of this one. At your beck and call.
Emperor, protect me. They kill. Every time I warn them, and then they all go, "Dear Emperor, our Lord and Savior, how could this have happened? Who could have thought?" If you're not young man, we took care of the attackers. Do you know who they were? Your lordship, those guys were Anvers. They're a gang. They're the worst. I'm telling you, they're scared of no one, not even Liege Takara. Does this kind of thing happen often around here? Shooting? Yes. Attack on nobles? Not very often, unless it's the Anvers. They're vicious. Not a week goes by without them killing and gutting somebody. They're wicked heretics. They respect nothing. They follow no rules. Go and report this to your liege. Yes, I'm sorry, your lordship. I will go report to liege. They killed her. They killed my lady. Oh, this is terrible. What is this? Chain sword? No. And this? Flak armor? No. And weighty axe plus. Okay. Combat shotgun.
Alpha Row, the best dock on footfall. It is clean, well equipped, and caters to a higher class of traveler. By local standards, that is.
Now that was easy. Let's seize the moment. Marching ahead.
This is too much. I'm skipping through all of this dialogue, okay? Oh. That's a lot. Okay, so holy gifts and heretic trophies. Weber, exotic. Okay. Oh, that's great. Oh, wait. Don't you have like energy weapon stuff? Plasma or melta weapon? Yeah. Okay, so range weaponry starts right here. I thought I have a two-handed plasma gun. Is someone using it? Oh, you are. Oh. don't think I have any AoE guns that are flamer, melta, or plasma. Like I already have. Okay. Whenever hits an enemy with a Deadeye shot, it reduces the enemy deflection and explode. Oh. Just use that. He's got allow the wearer to parry melee attack with a ranged weapon using ballistic skills. Okay. Oh, I don't care about persuasion. Oh my god. Okay. Don't need a shotgun. Three, 5, 4, 1. Cool. Thanks, game. I love you. So 3, 5, 4, 1. Okay, what do we got here? We gotta go give aware lore against Xenos. This will dodge until the end of combat for each psi power. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what resolve is, dude. What is resolve? Must not have featured depth of mechanics. Okay. Oh no, we don't need that. Okay. Where's it? Cape is immune to burning. Whenever the wearer ends their turn, burning is removed from all adjacent allies. That is insane. Okay.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Cast your eye there.
The wearer and their allies are immune to damage from the wearer's grenades. Eh. I barely use it.
Always striving for greatness. Venture forth.
Let's go to the shadow quarters because there's no quest there.
The Shadow Quarters. When I was last on Footfall, I used to take my weapon and wander this area, anticipating an encounter with a mutant or a bandit.
Why are your recollections of this so blue? And the more you talk about it, the darker the blue becomes.
Stay sharp.
All right, guys. I just got an email that I have to go take care of. So we're going to shelf this here for now, and we'll continue this next time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.